Welcome back to another episode of Black, White, and Red All Over, starring Vic.
Hey!
And Ryan.
This guy.
Target-rich environment this week, folks. Almost too many books to choose from.
No, you guys should have seen it. Ryan had a near meltdown trying to decide. It was too many issues. He had a lot of issues going on right there, and it was serious.
It was like the first time I was at Qdoba, where I just did not know what to do.
Right? And you're just kind of lost. Yeah, it was stars. It was amazing. But we did have some suggestions from our watching audience, which makes things a little easier. A little bit. Yeah. There was still a good and plenty amount of suggestions. Yeah. So we did what we could to tackle some, and we also had some faithful ones that we had to bring back and talk about.
Yeah.
But there is one holy grail of the entire bunch.
And that will wait for the end.
Yeah, we will.
And I'm going to be advance reordering another 50 copies of the
book
tomorrow morning.
At least.
Or Wednesday morning, depending on whenever you want.
Whenever you see this. Either way, know that more are coming because we don't have enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't.
Not at all. Not at all. I'm going to jump in. I took on, and this one was the weakest one of the group, and by no means was it bad. It was just everything else just kind of jumped from there. Black Widow. Black Widow is pretty solid. I love the artwork. I think it was Phil Noto, actually, who I really, really love his artwork. But it was a stellar kind of, nicely done spy story. It was kind of real simple kind of thing. You kind of get some appreciations for Natasha and Bucky and all the fun nuances of their spyness. I enjoyed it. It was good. It was a quick one, but it was good. I did enjoy it. If you've been following that series, pick that one up, of course, because it's not like, oh, it's garbage, it's terrible. I hadn't been reading it, so I still enjoyed it. Yeah. So that says a lot.
Oh, yeah, it's been really solid all the way throughout. My only complaint about it is not the book itself.
Right.
It's how Marvel's been handling it. They have not kept the issues that have been selling out available.
Oh.
So, they just last week made available second prints for a lot of the stuff.
That's not okay.
Yeah.
Give the people what they want.
Yeah.
Obviously.
If people are ordering it.
Right.
We want to be able to sell it because if people want the property, Marvel, please, guys.
Come on.
Help us.
Come on. Help you. Come on. We're trying to show you the money. What other Jerry Maguire euphemisms can we... We can be ambassadors of Quan. There it is. Boom. Black Widow. Get some. Speaking of ambassador of Quan, what did you tackle East to West?
I did. Things get moving. The two biggest things that happen in it. The Endless Nation goes on the move at the end.
Okay.
And the splash page that Dragotta does is just
nice,
just gorgeous.
Nice.
And some stupid B word ends up picking a fight with Death. He doesn't know it's Death.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say sir, no.
But he's just straight up you want to settle it like men with a fist fight? And Death's
Death is like. Sure.
Yeah, why not?
I haven't punched anybody in the brains today.
Yeah. So it was really solid also.
Okay.
But once again, much like Black Widow, there's so many layers of awesome.
It's not even y'all's fault that these got pushed down to the no column, but not even the no column. It was just in comparison.
Yeah.
I would pick the other ones first, but these were solid reads. I'm going to follow back with Original Sin. This one was more expositional. No big major oh my God, moments in this one, which is fair. I mean, we've had 5-6 issues of solid, mind-blowing amazingness.
Yeah.
But this one again is more filling in the blanks of things, and it's very nicely done, very well written. Jason Aaron's still killing on it. Mike Deodato Jr.
he's a rock star.
Yeah. I enjoyed. I also did the Miles Morales look like he's taking on a Green Goblin.
Yeah.
That is not bad. It's not bad. It looks interesting. I have to see issue 2. I got to see where this is going.
Yeah, because Green Goblin killed Ultimate Peter Parker.
Right. And it was very self-referential in that way.
Yeah.
And I'm not necessarily a fan of things that do that, but we'll see where it goes. We get that first issue out where he's like, "Oh my God, you killed the man who I'm trying to be like." Now I got to go at you. Let's see where it goes. So those were kind of on my lower end of the spectrum, if you will. So
kind of in that same sort of mid-level exemption kind of area was Extinction Parade.
Okay.
Max Brooks from World War Z.
Right.
Not the movie. I mean, he cashed the check for the movie, but the actual book.
The actual writer.
It was pretty solid.
Right.
It was vampires realizing that if there's a zombie apocalypse, their food source is going to run out.
True.
So they're trying to stem the tide of the zombies.
That's nice.
But
still not kind of...
Yeah, I mean, it's 28 pages of zombies getting punched in the face by a vampire.
Which
could be cool.
I mean, based on that statement, is cool, but that was just like a quick sentence, and I don't have to devote 22 pages of my life to that. So, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it was solid, but once again, compared to everything else this week.
Right. Just kind of on the...
Yeah.
My last one that really didn't move the needle as it has was Nailbiter number 3.
Yeah.
That one didn't floor me as the other ones had. Like the other ones, they took me to a place of darkness and intrigue. Like we said, Seven meets Twin Peaks and so many different wonderful things. And this one was just kind of a, okay, the story is continuing. We're still moving. We're still figuring out stuff. So
I like the flickering light sequence.
That was well done. Yeah, that was very well done.
You guys really killed it with that.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued by a serial killer graveyard.
Be honest, you would live next to that, wouldn't you?
I would. That's the kind of dark crap that
I knew you would.
I'm a sucker for.
I knew you would. But like I said, overall, it just didn't quite move us the way that the other ones did.
Yeah.
So, still not bad, though. Still not bad.
Yeah.
Definitely grab those. If you've been collecting them, definitely grab them.
Yeah.
And now the fun begins.
It's at the top, too.
Southern Bastards. We have stayed with you. We have been on this journey. And you took me to a place today that, like, at first I was really proud. I mean, this was like America right here. And then all of a sudden, you ended it on a spot where I was like, oh, my God. Like,
yeah, it was the same way for me. That was the last book I read in the sequence today.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he comes in, he's got his daddy's stick.
You see what I'm saying? Like the reborn stick. Like this wasn't even the original stick. This is the stick reborn.
Yeah, and he taped it up to take further possession of it as his.
Yes.
And that was just like he just laid down the law. And then that end,
don't spoil that one. Don't spoil that one.
Yeah.
Let people go on that journey. But no, like seriously, this is some Unforgiven. Like messed upness.
It hit me in the feels, and I could have swore that I lost my feels in the first divorce.
No. The feels are back.
Yeah.
The feels grew back maybe a little bit harder than they were before.
Yeah.
Harder, faster, better, stronger.
That was a tough scene to...
Yeah. And you know what makes that so bad? It was really much like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre, where you don't even see it, but you felt it.
Yeah.
That's not all right.
Yeah.
That's not all right.
Yeah.
Okay? I mean...
But they do offer a very nice after-dinner sorbet in the letters section with
oh my goodness,
actual tales from the deep south.
People. I don't know if I want, as an African American, if I want to salute you in your stories or stay away from you, because you people, and I do mean you people, oh my goodness, wow,
Roll Tide.
wow, Zach. I'm specifically talking to you, Zach, of Georgia. Yeah, you. Wow. Okay? That's all I'm saying. This one, again, tremendous read. If you haven't been picking up Southern Bastards, you have no need for a comic collection any longer because you're dead. That's just basically how I feel about it. I don't know how you feel. Do you?
I'm just assuming those people are blind.
No, even the blind would love this.
Oh, yeah.
Because the blind, I'm sure, could find someone to read this to them and just picture the glory and magic that is. But, no. Yeah, no. If you love comics in any way, shape, or form, if you love literature, that's you need that. You need that. Okay, now, you guys have waited. Without any further ado, we're putting all the rest of the books down, baby, because none of the other ones matter after this, before this, during this. This is the magic. This is the one. This is the thing that's this happened, okay? This was an occurrence, and we knew nothing. Let me just preface this. Ryan, unfortunately, unwittingly, it's not even his fault, read this first. So this was the bar for which all other books were measured this week.
And it wasn't fair.
Oh! He's giggling like a schoolgirl, and I'm looking at I'm turning pages of Black Widow like, what's going on, friend? What's going on?
Okay, so right out of the gates, let me warn all the parents. Mm-hmm. Your kids are going to see Guardians of the Galaxy and you're going to be like, Rocket Raccoon, you're awesome. And you're going to know Scotty Young's art from like Wizard of Oz and like nice all-ages stuff. This is not an all-ages book by any stretch of the imagination.
No.
Within the first 6 pages, we've got...
Count it down.
All right, so we've got a male phallus joke.
Yes.
We have got references to a three-way involving Groot, Rocket Raccoon, and a princess.
Yes.
And then
there was a direct reference of what we could do back in my room.
Yeah, back in the room.
Yeah.
There are a ton of obscenities that are
right.
That are like
they're
ampersand, dollar sign.
Yeah, they're emojied out, but you know what they're saying.
Yeah,
you know what they're saying.
This book is hysterical.
Yes.
I think you put it best with your description of this is the male version.
Yes. Yes. This is. I'm sorry, and that sounds so weird to say.
It does.
Like there wasn't a guy.
Yeah.
In it already.
Yeah, but it's like.
Wait, now I just lost what I said. What did I call it? The male version of... What did I just call this? Oh, the male version of Scott Pilgrim. There we go. Yeah.
Because it sounds...
I know. I was like, wait, this sounds really ridiculous. It's the male version of Scott Pilgrim. So we're talking Evil X is here.
Yeah.
And Rocket gets around.
Yeah. He makes James Bond look like a practicing celibate monk.
He showed Captain Kirk how it's done, okay? In terms of spaceways, Rocket's got it, okay? Rocket, we now know how he got that name. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Yeah, this book is not for kids. As cutesy as it could be, it's rated for teens.
Yeah.
You might even want to have conversations first.
Yeah.
You would have conversations first.
It comes with my highest level of recommendation.
Yeah.
I have not laughed that hard in a while.
You know what? 80s movie, comic book form.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's violence, there's a Rocket Raccoon look-alike.
Yes.
There's group fighting, there's a hysterical conversation over a phone with Star-Lord.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's got comedy, it's got action. You have to experience it more than...
You really do. Like, there's nothing we can say that makes this worthwhile. You just have to watch it. And again, if you do get a stack of books tomorrow, do yourself a favor and read that one last.
Yeah, very, very bottom of the pile.
Last.
Just because it's exactly what comics should be.
Yes.
It's just...
It is all things right in the world.
Yeah.
All things. This was...
I love the book. I wish... one of my complaints, Marvel, back to the complaint section. Mm-hmm. You did not market this correctly.
At all.
Yeah. I was thinking, like...
yay, tie-in, Guardians.
Yeah.
Woo.
I'll have to throw token numbers or pull it for everybody that gets Guardians. I would have ordered Guardians or more had I known that this was the greatest... This is the Watchmen of comics, as far as I'm concerned.
Do you hear that? Oh. Do you hear that? Magic in book form.
Yeah.
Come get it. You need it. Ryan has it, which is awesome.
The tale is impressive.
There it is. And they're never impressed until they see it. Oh, Rocket. Oh, good Rocket. Buddy, I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss you till next month. That was magic. That was pure magic. So yeah, that's the glory that we've experienced this week. Thank you guys for all your suggestions. Yeah. They were pretty good. It's not your fault. You didn't throw out any bombs this time. It was just that Rocket was that daggone good.
Yeah, and neither of us.
No one knew.
Yeah, we
no
had
one knew.
No idea.
Like, matter of fact, I saw Scotty a few weeks ago, and he didn't tell me. Yeah. Jerk, Scotty, you didn't tell nobody that you were doing this magical thing that you do with this thing that you did. Yeah. I don't even know how to talk about it.
Yeah, I got nothing. You just have to just come in and buy it tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it.
Just do that. So, hey, you know what? I just finished up my convention stints.
Yeah.
17 weeks, and I'm all done. It's kind of exciting. And did you see last week? I did. Okay, so I do this thing called You Create Comics at the library.
Yes.
And
yes.
I actually,
Channel 4.
Yes, I got on the news. It was awesome. Yeah. I don't know if you saw that subtle plug of the T-shirt I was wearing. Oh, Comic Town was represented. I didn't know they were going to be there, so it was perfect. It was unintentional product placement that I'm very proud of. What up? So yeah, that was kind of awesome.
The only thing about that situation that depressed me a bit is you weren't holding one of your books.
You know what? I got that a lot. People were like, why weren't you holding one of yours? I'm like, it was in context. I can't teach kids The Trouble with Love or The Samaritan. That would be bad. That would be up there with Rocket.
Yeah, just give them a copy of Rocket Raccoon.
Here you go. This is The Trouble with Love right here. Rocket Raccoon. Mm-hmm. Furry little rabbit's foot, but only he's a raccoon. That's a direct quote.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll do. if you guys let us, we'll just keep rattling off one shots from the comic
because there's so
until our battery runs out.
So many.
So I guess I got nothing to plug.
No. That's it for me. Rocket, don't stop it.
Yeah.
Rocket, don't stop.
Rocket Raccoon, dropping the mic.
Boom.